Hi everybody, Rebecca Cherry here again. It's been a few weeks. We're going through just a major transformation. The energy is really volatile. And so everyone, including me, has to take the time that they need to process everything and get into a positive space, a calm and centered space. And that's where I am today. We had the new moon yesterday in Taurus, which is a really nice energy. It helps us to get more grounded, reconnect to the earth, Mother Earth, who provides everything and more that we all need to thrive on this beautiful planet we live on. And also to bring greater awareness to maybe some new ideas that you've been thinking about. It could be work, anything, any part of your life, something new about, and rethinking our values. What do you really want? This is an amazingly unique time in that it's giving us the time to get quiet, to go within and reevaluate our lives and how we've been living and the priorities that we thought were at the top of our life lists. And I think a lot of people are changing those priorities into different things than maybe they ever thought were going to be at the top of their lists ever before. But you get what I'm saying. My priorities have been the same for a long time because I've known for a long time that this time was coming. I didn't know what it was going to look like. I just knew that we were all collectively, individually going to be facing challenges we'd never experienced before in humanity's history. And why is that? And how did I know? Well, one way is that we're moving into a new cosmic cycle, the Age of Aquarius. And anytime that you move into, or a new cycle begins, the old cycle has to end, obviously. But with that old cycle phasing out, the outworn systems, in whatever shape, form, or expression they were created, need to go. And that's where we are right now. We're in the going phase with things getting more and more chaotic in some respects as more and more truths are being revealed about the world that we've actually been living in. Okay, the facades are falling, the truth is being revealed, and for those of you who don't know the true meaning of apocalypse, I'm not promoting the Bible or any religious beliefs, but the actual translation of apocalypse means revealing. We are in a time of revealing, and the truths are coming out, and we've got to see those truths of what has been hidden to humanity for eons, so that we can see what needs to be fixed, replaced, thrown away, dismantled, something all new created in its place, but in the interest of us all, not the 1%ers, because the Age of Aquarius is all about collective cooperation in the highest and best interest of all. And you can't do it any better than that. So with this new moon and Uranus being very highly activated now and in the coming months, Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, and that Uranus brings about sudden changes, shocks, surprises, but it also brings about genius, ideas, ingenuity, new technologies, connecting at a higher level of awareness and consciousness than ever before. It's a multi-dimensional time that we're living in, and I say that because there's many facets to what's happening and what needs to happen, including our day-to-day lives. I mean, you know, from the macro to the micro. So I like to say in a cosmic nutshell, this is the most exciting, exhilarating time to be alive on planet Earth. And if you're here now, your soul chose, as one of the lucky few, I mean, you know, 7 billion plus people may sound like a lot to you, but it's not within the scope of the limitless universe for 7 billion plus souls to literally win the lifetime lottery, to be here on planet Earth now during this amazing opportunity of individually and collectively moving, transitioning, transforming your frequency to a state, to a higher state, and create an entirely new paradigm on Earth. It's never happened before, not on this planet and not with the human race. So it's an amazing, unique opportunity. There's divine timing at play. So, you know, one of the things I always say and promote and emphasize is that if you're not meditating, that's the number one most important thing that you can do now is learn to meditate. I've got my meditation videos coming soon to help you not only learn to meditate, because there are lots of techniques, but my meditation technique guides you into connecting to your heart and your higher self. And that will help guide you, inspire you, and connect you to the universal frequency of love. And that's really, if I had to say, use one word in the English language that epitomizes this time and where we're going, it's love. So we're moving out of the fear-based paradigm where we've been controlled and manipulated and lied to and deceived. I'm not judging, I'm just saying that was the cycle that we're leaving. That was the experience that we all chose to participate in. And those experiences, however challenging and traumatic that they've been for humanity and individuals to experience through the eons of the past cycle, those were experiences we would have never had. That was based on the divine masculine energy being out of control, unchecked, and out of balance with the divine feminine energy. So that's another layer, that's another facet to this time and what's happening. The divine feminine spirit is reemerging in all of us. It's not about male or female, it's about balance and about recognizing, you know, that balance of creative force, action, calm, centered, all of the layers that then go into those two dynamic energies to create a more balanced, harmonic world for everyone, however you choose to express it. So many facets to this time we're living in. Okay, so that's kind of my prequel to some new information. It will maybe sound familiar to some of you that's come in this past week from the group that I don't technically channel per se. I don't let other beings enter my body and take over and speak through me. But what I do is I transcribe communication that comes from this group in particular, and they only want to be referred to and recognized as our collective higher selves. I don't want any distortion or undue influence by you know, calling themselves some, you know, saint or anyone else. That's just it. Okay, so I'm going to read what came through this morning in my morning meditation. It's very apropos. It's information that's been coming through and to me in a number of different ways, but I feel like this really is an important message. And going forward, I'll be integrating the information that is in this message with you in more videos on my new website, wellnesssignature.com, but I'll be talking more about that in another video. And you'll see information and links to that website below this video. You can go check it out soon. I'll be launching it in the next 2 weeks. I don't have an exact date yet. I'm going with the flow. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Forgive me for reading, but that's what I gotta do. I can't memorize this stuff. Okay, so we're entering into a new renaissance. But in order for this to take place, a healing of grand measure must first take place. As one cycle ends and a new cycle begins, chaos ensues. This chaos is also the catalyst for breakthrough to this new renaissance. That is what we are seeing now. And this chaos will continue until the breakthroughs happen at every level of life. The old systems must fall in order for new systems to be built. This doesn't mean, however, that everything completely collapses in front of you. Only a revealing of what's been hidden and the truth stands out. Seeing the truth will enable you to see what truly needs replacing, repaired, or removed. Along with the revealing of truths will be a phase of healing. To some, many truths of their world they thought they lived in will come as a shock. It will take those individuals longer to assimilate these truths and heal themselves. For others, they have prepared for this time, and although shocking in many ways, they are not surprised by many of these truths. It is a process and will take some time to work through. On a collective level, you are also healing the past trauma and tragedies that have taken place on your planet. This is another layer of the breaking down phase of the old cycle, new cycle process. It is within many individuals' purpose who have come during this time to help those heal on an individual level. It is also the collective purpose of humanity to transform into a higher frequency of existence on Earth. This has never happened before now. So understand that this time you are living through will require as many as possible to help lift others up along the way. If you are one of those who know why they are here, then you will also know that it is time for you to step forward and begin your work. Time is of the essence, you might say, as the collective frequency is experiencing moments of great static, which can shatter the possibility of harmonic breakthrough. Therefore, it is important to do the work you came here to do now. Every heart and mind focused on love, gratitude, and healing will be exponentially expressed at this time, as you are within a unique time of great opening of opportunity. Don't hesitate. Don't look back, but forward to a new world that you can create together. The inspiration, guidance, and opportunity of a bright new future must replace the current dialogue of fear, chaos, and the unknown. People need to hear that they are all needed now, and that as an individual, they can make all the difference in making or breaking this grand opportunity. It is therefore of the utmost importance that each way shower fully steps into the roles now. Also important is to maintain a positive and uplifting message of guidance throughout this process. Ultimately, it is each individual's choice of what they want to create. And so no one can choose for another. Be gentle with your words and support whenever you can. It is within your easy grasp to achieve greatness on a cosmic level as never before seen on Earth. We cannot emphasize this enough to you. Look for the future within your hearts, and what you'll find will amaze you. Now, all of you have to do is express and share that beautiful vision to others, and one heart's vision will spark another heart awake, and the dominoes begin to fall into place rather than simply falling. It is our great pleasure to speak with you here today, as always, and in love, your collective higher selves. So I'll leave you with that, and think about it. Watch it again. Go into your heart and see what you feel and see what you know about why you chose to be here now and what you're to do next. Okay? So have a beautiful and blessed day. I wish you all well and in love. See you next time. Ciao, Rebecca.